Hi folks, Go Small Designs here, and this is part 1 of the Tamiya 1/32 scale F4U Corsair. Now this is the D variant of the plane, so if you're interested in earlier variants, you can definitely go ahead. Tamiya makes, I think, 1 or 2 other ones with like the birdcage canopy and a few other odds and ends, but anyway, we are doing this variant here. So let's get started. So as you can see, I've worked on the engine. This is kind of midway through the instructions, page 14-ish of the instructions, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start here because this looks like the most complex part of the model, and it'll kind of determine the path on how I want to build this. So you're definitely dedicated to at least 3 to 4 pages of just engine work, and it's pretty sharp actually with the amount of details they give you. However, they don't give you the wires at all. So if that's something you're interested in, you're gonna have to scratch build it or just omit it. It's up to you. But I decided to go ahead and do the wiring, which means you got to drill holes to just make it fit nicer, as you can see. And then added some more, right down there. It's hard to see in the camera. But anyway, if you are going to do that, great, but just remember this is a very precise fitting model, so anything you do, always test fit first. Otherwise, maybe something like this won't fit later, which I have no problems with, obviously, because everything is tucked in there nice, right? As you can see. So there will be no issues with things fitting, and once the exterior shell starts going on, you're going to be able to see quite a bit of that detail that you put in. Not so much in the back, but let's see here. There we go. So if you have the cowlings open, you're going to be able to see that detail right there, which is pretty cool. But if you don't want them open, you use this ring right here, which is right here. So open or closed, it actually tells you, right here. That's for closed, and then for open, right there. Now, again, I'm not really following the instructions as per assembly, because this back piece right here, they already had attached to the fuselage, and I thought for ease of painting later, I'll just leave it off to last. That way I can paint the fuselage and then attach this. Less masking. Plus it allows me, again, to figure out how I want to display this, right? So obviously with the cowling open, you're going to be able to see some of that, piping work there, the exhaust work. So it's worth to do all the detailing anyhow. If you're having it closed, it doesn't matter, you won't see that, but you will see, obviously, the stuff in front there. So I'm very happy with the way that's turned out. Now for colors, I'm still old school, so I use Tamiya sprays still, obviously. So like the red brown is obviously for the piping and exhaust there. The silver obviously for the cylinders there. And then the pearl light blue, even though it's not showing up in camera, it's kind of showing up as silver, but it is that color for right there. For some reason it's showing up as silver in camera, but in person anyway, it's more of a blue. The navy blue, the AS8, obviously is for the cowlings, because you're already starting that work. AS9 was for the interior green. And then of course I just made my own interior green, not weather, well I guess it is kind of weathered. As you can see, it's like that. And then just used a brush, an old brush to make it look, chipped and worn and used. You won't see this, obviously, side of the plane, but I've never built this before, so I wasn't too sure what would be seen and what wouldn't be seen. But anyway, that's the engine. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just going to leave it like that for the most part, other than obviously the prop and stuff will go on, but that's definitely at a later date. So if you want to go ahead and make those extra steps with the wiring and stuff, feel confident that it's not going to affect any parts, as long as everything's kind of tucked in, as you can see, right? You should be good to go. And again, you will definitely see a lot of the interior work. I just kind of roughly put that on, right? So it's going to show. So yeah, there's part one. I'm not too sure where we're gonna go next with this, maybe the cockpit, but I like to do a lot of the fiddly stuff first and get that out of the way. But there you go, guys. There's part one of the Corsair. Not too sure if I'm gonna have it on its wheels or on the display stand. I don't know where we're gonna go with this just yet. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to your comments.